When the Clinton campaign has a track record of strong support among African Americans. Hillary Clinton also has endorsement of the CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus. But at today's National Action Network convention, sort of fiery criticism moments before former Secretary of State took to the podium, Armstrong Williams, he was Ben Carson's business manager, he issued this charge to black voters.
We sit here, you hear the race speeches because they feel that's what you want to hear today. Everything in America is not always about race. Make these people earn your vote. If it's Donald Trump, so be it. If it's Bernie Sanders, so be it. Do not allow the Clintons and the establishment to waltz in here and wave their hand and everything is okay. Let them earn your vote, okay? I don't mind the hisses because you know the truth when you hear it. Make them earn your vote. If you talk about race, they play the race card too, as they did in South Carolina against Barack Obama. Don't get caught up in the short memory. This is a business. They'll say whatever they need to say and do whatever they need to do to get elected.
Let's begin there. CNN senior Washington correspondent Jeff Zeleny, CNN chief local correspondent Dana Bash, and CNN political commentator Donna Brazile. Donna Brazile, I heard you chuckle, so let me just begin with you. I mean, apparently there were multiple rounds of booing and hissing Armstrong Williams as he was saying what he did. You laugh. Why?
Because every 4 years, my friends, my black conservative friends, believe that the reason why black voters turn out and vote for Democrats is because somehow or another we've been duped. No, this is a history. There's a history there. There's a history with black voters, and the Clintons, a history with black voters now, and Senator Sanders, there's always a history. There's a history when Jesse Jackson ran in 1984, when he said our time had come, and he went out and organized and registered millions of black voters, and there's a history when Barack Obama goes out and also compete for black votes. Black voters are like every other voter in this society. We want to be courted, we want to be respected, and we want you to earn our vote. So this hearsay that somehow or another Democrats walk into the black community 2 weeks before the election and say, hey, come out and vote, that's crazy. It's ludicrous. As we speak, not just Secretary Clinton, but also Senator Sanders, they are out there competing for these votes because they know they will make a difference. And let me just say this, as black women, I am so proud of the fact that we register in larger numbers than any other demographic groups, and we vote because our votes are important. And I'm glad to see that African American voters are out there competing and winning elections, and yes, running for office. So sorry, Armstrong, you have a lot of homework to do.
We know that Secretary Clinton, she came out on the stage just a couple of minutes after that happened. Did she address any of that, or did she just roll on?
No, she did address it, and she said, look, I mean, Democrats and politicians of all stripes can't just come here and expect to win the black vote. We have to earn it. Right. We have to have policies that earn this vote. So she's been talking about race more in this campaign recently than I remember her doing so. And some of it has come to her doorstep with the Black Lives Matter movement and other things. But she said, right, and she said that, no, we need to earn the vote. So she has some policy prescriptions as well. But now, this is one of the things that is really propping up and elevating her candidacy this time around. I mean, the diverse coalition of voters is keeping her in front here, and that's why she was there today. It's why she makes a lot of these appearances. It's a different time, though, than when her husband was on the ballot, as we've seen over the last week or so. The conversation is different, but Donna's right, the history is there. That's why she will win overwhelmingly the majority of the black vote.
I agree, and the irony of what Armstrong Williams said is that the competition that Hillary Clinton is now getting for the Democratic nomination is forcing not just her but Bernie Sanders to try harder to earn the African American vote, to earn every vote in the Democratic primary process, but particularly the African Americans because of what you said, because she's really relying on that group to propel her. I mean, there is a reason why she does well in the states that have the big black urban populations. It's because, you know, they tend to gravitate towards her this election cycle, not back in 2008, and she has to work for it.
On that, let me switch to the delegates and the superdelegates.